These are the words that live in silence. Welcome to the 2 a.m. Diaries. The 2 a.m. Diaries, Episode 2. The things I never said. Some truths never made it into the conversation, but they lived in my heart, quietly, painfully. These are the things I never said. I wish I had told you how much it hurt to watch you stop trying. You slowly faded while I clung to every bit of you that still felt familiar. And now I'm left holding pieces of a love I never stopped fighting for, even when I was the only one in the ring. So many nights I wanted to reach out, not to bring you back, but just to remind you that someone still cared enough to remember the small things, like how you hated cold coffee, or that your silence always meant you were hurting. I noticed every shift in your tone, every delayed reply, every excuse. But I never said anything because part of me hoped pretending we were okay would keep you from walking away. It didn't. You always said you loved the way I loved you. But you never stopped to ask how much it drained me to keep pouring into someone who never filled me back. You moved on like it was easy, like I was a stopover, not a destination. I never told you how that shattered my sense of worth, how I spent nights convincing myself I wasn't forgettable. There were words I wanted to scream, but I stayed quiet to keep the peace. And now that you're gone, I realize peace was never what we had. It was just me sacrificing my voice to keep you from leaving sooner. You didn't just leave. You took all the versions of myself that I built around loving you. And I never told you how hard it's been, trying to rebuild someone that doesn't need you to feel whole. I thought if I loved you hard enough, you'd learn how to love me back. I never said it, but I was breaking inside every time you stayed quiet when I needed you to show up. You were my soft place, until you weren't. And I never admitted how terrifying it is to lose your home in someone who used to be your safest shelter. I forgave you before you ever apologized. Not because you earned it, but because I was tired of carrying pain that didn't belong to me anymore. Stories don't need closure, just a place to be heard. This was the 2 a.m. Diaries, Episode 2, The Things I Never Said. Another page closes, but the story stays with you. This was the 2 a.m. Diaries. See you next night. Like, share, subscribe, and tell your story in the comments.